Hello everybody and welcome to the Modest Homemaker vlog channel. My name is Jade. If this is your first time with me, welcome. I'm glad you found my channel. Returners, I know it has been a little minute, just a little minute. So if you guys read my community posts, you know I went on a little hiatus from social media for about a month it was, but I took it like 2 months. But after that month of my hiatus, life has just been lifing. We have been transitioning to move out of the house that we're in now. So I have just been packing, organizing, doing all the annoying stuff, having anxiety attacks because I just do not like packing, but we are getting things done. And I thank God, you know, because we have a little less than 2 weeks left to be here. It was supposed to be 1 week, but some things happen, doesn't matter, it's good, you know, but like I said, we have about 2 weeks left to be here and we'll be on our way to another place. So that's what's been going on here at the Brooks house. But today, if you clicked on this video, you know that I am going to be recording a little date day with hubby today. So my husband and I have date night usually on Tuesdays, but for whatever reason this week we weren't able to do it, so we decided to have a date day instead of a date night because he's off today. So yeah, we're just going to be doing a couple of things, having a little bit of fun, and I'm going to be taking you guys along with me for that. The current time is 6:30. I got up at 4:40 something, just a little bit earlier than my 5 o'clock alarm because doggy dog needed to go out, but it's all right. So I already did my devotions and stuff like that a little early. Just woke husband up and I'm about to have to give him his second wake up call and then we're going to be on our way. So I am stuffed. I forgot that place we just went is buffet style, and I'm stuffed, y'all. I'm done. Now we are just gonna, I think we're gonna go venture over to the gift shop in this place. Now, just so you guys know, my husband and I have a plan of visiting all 50 states, or as well. So we just figured like we might as well just get like a little magnet just to represent all of them. Every time we go to a different state, we try to collect every magnet from that state and we keep it like on the side of our fridge. So yeah, hopefully we find something nice and cute at this gift shop. So during our little activity intermission, I decided to put together a recipe book. I'm cracking up because like I really, I'm trying to, hold on, I might have to put this, center this somewhere else so you can see it. But yeah, it says Mama's Recipes by Jade Brooks. Now, just so you know, I'm not crazy. I'm perfectly aware that I'm not a mom. It says Mama's Recipes, but my thought process with it all of why I wanted to name it that is because this is something I want to keep around for, you know, for a long time, for my kids and stuff, and nights where me and dad want to do us and we're saying, hey, go into the recipe book, make such and such, and boom, it's right there. So like, let's see if you can see. So I got my, and we're gonna speed up because you guys can't have these recipes or anything like that. Like, it's private. You guys know that about me. But anyway, I'm just playing. But seriously, you can. Yeah, so I got my little, you know, I got my little stuff in there and stuff. It's real cute, just a little bit of stuff. And I only have things that I have, how do you say, I have put together myself. Like, so these aren't like Pinterest recipes that I know and I make and I decided to put it in the book. These are Jade originals, things that I have learned how to make and and tweaked from whatever it used to be. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, this was something I've been wanting to do for a couple of weeks now. But when I went on Canva, I got full inspiration. So if you ever need inspiration to do anything, go on Canva and you will figure out what you want to do, because I didn't even want to do it this fancy. My thing, it's not fancy, but I didn't even want it to do it all like organized like this. Like my idea was to just write it on Word document. So I got into this habit like of writing all my recipes in my phone. And I said to my husband, like, what if, you know, my phone gets damaged or something and I lose everything with my iCloud or something like that, and I don't have any of these recipes anymore, you know? So I was like, I have to try to put together a book. Now, I was already writing those same recipes in this book by hand. So there's still stuff that I have to get on the computer or my phone to copy and paste and get it into that book. But I was originally doing it from here, and I had the same concept of just wanted this to be something I can pass along to my kids and their kids. But your girl is lazy, and I got tired of writing everything by hand, so I only got like about this far with trying to write my stuff. But that's how it all got to me, just writing stuff in my phone. But yeah, I think that this is way cooler, the book. So you guys should really consider doing that, because one, I just think it's like so cute, like to have out, you know, in your kitchen. You know, it's something I plan on like keep sticking in the kitchen, easy access that everybody can see, you know. Yeah, I'm just really excited about it. So I'm about to continue on this intermission. I don't know when we're going to our next place. It done actually got a little later in the day. So yeah, I don't know. So in the meantime, I'm going to make some cookies and go about that. So while I'm making these cookies, let's talk. So I don't know if I ever told you guys, or really anybody but my husband, the story of how my recipes with cookies became my recipes that I make with cookies. So I have been baking cookies since I was like in middle school, oatmeal cookies mostly, right? So I was making cookies for my family, was very excited to get into it and learn about it and all that good stuff. And what happened was, my family, you know, I believe for the most part, they all would tell me that it was good. But I had one in particular person tell me, this was their words exactly, yeah, the cookies were good, but they ain't have enough sugar in them, no. And my dad and that person just started cracking up laughing, and I felt like I was made a fool of. And I was so upset. So ever since then, I don't even really know where the original recipe was that I had my oatmeal cookies. Like, what? I don't know. I might have just been following like the back of the oatmeal container or something. But ever since then, I started dumping a whole bunch of sugar into my recipes, all of them. Any cookie recipe I had, I was just like, choo, choo, choo. Because I'm like, nobody will ever say again that any of my cookies need more sugar. I was so mad. So yeah, that's a little brief story of how my cookies became Jade's cookies, you know. And then over time, you know, adding this, adding that. But for the sweetness, it came from that person. Other news, I have decided to go back to selling some of my baked goods. It's gonna look a little different, so I'm currently working on that. My only thing is, like, I don't want it to be a big thing. I know that might sound weird, but I'm not like really the entrepreneurial business type of girl. I'm just not. I'm really not, and I don't like being busy, if that makes sense. Like, I'm not lazy. I don't want you guys to confuse that. I'm not saying it like in a way like I just don't want to do anything, but I want to be busy doing things that like are necessary and meaningful. Like I like being busy at home, like the scripture says. Y'all like that, right? But no, seriously, I'd rather be busy at home and, you know, busy with doing whatever my husband needs and, you know, whatever God wants me to do, whatever my future kids are gonna want me to do. Like I don't want to be busy doing things that are unnecessary, because it's not necessary to sell cookies. I don't have to do that. It's something that I want to do for a little bit, to earn a little bit of cashula, to do whatever, you know, just because. And that's going to be that. But, you know, I think that's something that we all need to be mindful of. You know, as homemakers, we don't have to do all the extras. You know, we have to do what God tells us to do as homemakers. Let that be that. If you got the time, so go ahead, be free. But I don't ever want to feel pressed. That's my point being. So yeah, it's going to look a little differently, and it's going to come, you know, once I got everything pretty much eyed out. Aw, this one looks like a heart. All right, y'all, so we finally made it out the house to this last part of this date day. Apparently we're going bowling, so Alex is just telling me that he wants to get beat and, you know, proved, because I've never bowled with him as far as I'm concerned. And yeah, I'm pretty sure he's trash because he's not good at like hand coordination and stuff. So
it's called hand-eye coordination.
Okay, I said half of it. Hand-eye coordination or whatever. He's not good at it. But just so y'all know, I'm not being a total weirdo not showing him. He does not have a haircut or a shave on his area, and we don't want. He's looking real werewolfish. But yeah, he's looking a mess, so he knows it too. I'm not just grinding him up, but yeah. So I don't know why I would sit here and play myself in this restaurant and get the hottest wings that you can get, which is what I always would do whenever I come here. I haven't been here in years, okay? So I got the hottest wings that you can get. And the waitress asked me, like, did I want all of them to be at that level? And at first that's what I was going to do, and I said yeah. And I just thought about it. I said, you know what, let me do half, something else a little more mild. Girl, boy, when I say I would have played myself had I have gotten all of those hot, my mouth is literally burning. So this is for, okay, you guys are about to see a winner take that was the tester.
Okay. Good test. Good test.
But to be honest, I think he's gonna catch up. Well, we played best out of 3, and it looks like the winner was me. Starbucks today. Yes, God does not let his people down.
No, I let her win because she was crying.
Don't do that now. Don't do that now. Oh, what is the win? So it is now almost 10 o'clock. We just got back in the house and I decided to settle on some Wawa coffee instead of Starbucks because Starbucks was closing by the time we even got out of the bowling alley. And I was gonna settle for Dunkin' even, and that was closing. So I don't know what is up with all these coffee shops deciding to close at like 7, 8, 9, whatever. But either way they played me, but I settled for the Wawa for my bowling win. But I do want to say for today, it was so good to have a nice little day with my husband. And I like the fact that we kind of switched it up. Like with our dates, it's usually like eating or something like that. For the most part, that's what we do on our dates. But another time we did something active. We went mini golfing for the first time for myself. I never mini golfed ever in my life. So I thought that was really cool. And for us to now do something active like bowling, I really like that aspect of like the switch up. So it was really cool. It was really cool. And I really liked beating him today. So that is just the cherry on top of a perfect date day. But I want to thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I will see you all in my next video, Lord's will.